The contrast caused you to ask for it. How much of that vibrational escrow, how much of that inner being part of you are you in this now, in this moment, allowing to flow into your experience? You see, your inner being resides in a state of eternal now. It's not bound by the constraints of time and urgency. It exists in a perpetual state of completeness and fulfillment. It sees the entirety of your journey, and from its perspective, you are already where you want to be. The urgency you feel, the sense of time slipping away, arises when you introduce the element of lack into the equation. When you focus on what you don't have or where you aren't, you create a discord between your present reality and your desired reality. But in truth, there is no rush from your inner being standpoint, because in its perception, you are already there. Consider the perfection of this present moment, the now that stretches endlessly. Esther's momentary feeling of time shortage was a reminder that time, in the grand scheme, is an illusion. There's only now, and within this now, you have the opportunity to align with the vibrational frequency of your inner being. The continuum of time becomes irrelevant when you recognize that every moment is a now, filled with the potential to bridge the gap between your physical self and your non-physical essence. It's about allowing the flow of what you've asked for to manifest in your current experience. So embrace the perfection of this present moment, for it is the nexus where the non-physical and physical aspects of you converge. In this now, the only thing of true significance is the harmonious relationship between your desires and your allowing. You came into this body and experienced a lot since then. Are you in the vibrational receiving mode right now? How much are you allowing in this very moment? If there's a sense that you should be doing more or that you've messed something up, it disrupts the flow. But imagine if you could love yourself into feeling the perfection of now, recognizing that you're exactly where you're meant to be. In this perfect point in time, in a state of receiving, your world unfolds as you desire. The only thing causing anxiety is the introduction of resistance, a tug of war within yourself. You've heard this message before. You were and still are source energy. The challenge arises in not always allowing all of that source energy into your physical being, creating tension and fear. When you sync up with the broader part of yourself, allowing all of you to be present in this now, you become clever, light, flexible, and healthy. Fun becomes a natural part of your experience, and brilliance shines through you interface with life, creating we that sets each other up for amusing moments, where the setup matters as much as the funny things said. It's about anticipating and embracing your expanded well-being. You find yourself engaged in this delightful dance when you're in the present, in sync with your true self. That's really the essence of what matters. The key question is, am I in sync with who I am right now? If not, perhaps it's time for a nap, because fixing it doesn't come from demanding or beating up on others or oneself. It's not about controlling with thoughts. It's about feeling into being. In the continuous stream of now, there's only one thing that truly matters: our relationship with the broader part of ourselves. The state of ease is the narrative. It's the assurance that we're on the right path, walking down the metaphorical Main Street like the Mod Squad, confident and ready for whatever comes our way. Can you hear the music playing? We're in the flow, ready for a fine day, one fine moment after another. Following your joy becomes the guiding principle, anticipating a day filled with wonderful experiences across a myriad of subjects. It's about being alive, allowing your wise, eager inner being to flow through you. No longer separate from the entirety of who you are, you allow it to flow through you in the present moment. Sometimes words aren't even necessary. You can stand in the beingness, turn your face to the sun, and simply experience the blend with the whole of yourself. I perceive colors, depths, and expansiveness in ways previously unexplored. It's me navigating this vibrant world, alive and intoxicated with the beauty of life. I am genuinely grateful to be here, feeling deserving of the abundance flowing to and through me. You're beautiful, and you're beautiful, and you're beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Here's $100, and you're beautiful, and I'm in love with life. Thank you for this as I savor this enormous, delightful cookie. Life becomes extraordinary when you allow your inner being to stroll and explore alongside you. It's a constant presence, always with you throughout each day. However, at times, you've distanced yourself from this essence. That's when stress and tension arise, stemming from feelings of unworthiness and disallowance. Yet the remedy lies in acknowledging and receiving all that your inner being is living through you as you traverse life. Follow the path of joy, seeking thoughts that excite you in the present moment. No need to force or push towards them. Just accept that they're there. Life unfolds beautifully when you simply aim to feel good, embracing the happiness in each thought as you move forward. Our individual task is to cultivate a sense of well-being, allowing the law of attraction to seamlessly unfold the subsequent pieces. Each piece builds upon the last, creating a chain reaction of progress and expansion. The forthcoming conversation we're about to engage in is a direct result of the preceding dialogue, which in turn originated from the initial remarks we shared. This entire sequence of events couldn't have occurred without the collective gathering of individuals and the unique life experiences each person brings. Everything propels us forward, continually progressing into the powerful now. At this juncture, the present moment serves as the meeting point where the entirety of your vortex aligns with your physical self. An explosion of creation transpires right here and now. This precipice represents the convergence of who you truly are and the expression of yourself in the present moment. Until the knowledge held by the source blossoms into your conscious awareness and manifests on the leading edge, it hasn't reached its full maturation. The satisfaction you feel emanates from the energy, momentum, and exhilaration that source experiences, knowing that its wisdom is now being recognized by you. Imagine your brains lighting up, the path ahead altering, and your rendezvous points with important people and things becoming clearer. This is the dynamic process of creation, an expansion of the universe, a manifestation of beingness, an aliveness that feels utterly natural. Let's employ more words to describe it. Inevitable, easy, a state of ease and flow. So take a moment right now, relax, and embrace the unfolding of this beautiful, natural progression. You're putting in excessive effort to grasp this, trying too hard to understand, when the truth is you already possess the knowledge. The key lies in a single word: worthy. It's about acknowledging that you are worthy in the right place, not needing to alter your action. It's about accepting the goodness, rightness, and perfection of the connection between your vortex and your present moment. Consider it's more enjoyable, this intellectual conversation, or moving to music. No need to worry about hurting feelings. It's moving to music. Similarly, what's more life-giving? Delving into an intellectual puzzle or simply appreciating the view outside your window. Feel the perfection of this planet. You don't need to strain your intellect. Just rendezvous with yourself. When it feels good, follow it. When it doesn't, still follow it. You can't get it wrong. Let the momentum guide you, but set your intention to get out ahead of it in a happier way. Aim to feel as good as you can and witness interests blossoming, experiencing a heightened sense of aliveness. This conversation and everything we've ever discussed is about allowing more of your authentic self to be present in this moment, as things are always working out. As you relax and allow, you find ease, joy, clarity, and fun. It's not about figuring it out. Mathematics can be complex, but the simplicity lies in letting more of yourself be present in each moment. It doesn't become more intricate than this. Mathematics is inherently simple, with straightforward formulas that, once understood, can be applied universally. Esther marvels at the elegance and structural integrity of modern bridges, contrasting them with earlier, clunkier versions that, though still standing, lack the grace of newer structures. Mathematicians and engineers have honed their understanding, preventing the need for trial and error in bridge construction. The analogy extends to understanding the fundamental elements of the universe, recognizing its vibrational nature, and having an emotional sensor as a guide. With the awareness of being an extension of something vast and the momentum of goodness behind, you can tap into and continue it. This connection from this knowing leads to proceeding without enjoyment. An ironic aspect of human experience. Despite an inability to halt forward motion, fear, guardedness, and worry persist when the understanding of life's essence is lacking. Humans, like children approaching the Grand Canyon's edge, often hesitate, yet the desire to witness and experience remains. The inclination to stand back from anything fun or new stems from uncertainty about potential outcomes. The true desire, however, is to joyfully move forward. Yet forward momentum requires a conscious awareness of the connection to well-being, and failing to recognize this connection results in a leveling out, a pause in the romp forward. Can't you sense that nothing serious is happening here? It's like you can't mess it up no matter how hard you try. You can't go wrong. Everything is just fine. Don't you feel like you've hit the reset button? Kind of like stepping into the world anew. You are new, but doesn't it feel that way too? You haven't set a fixed expectation for how things will unfold. You just know that, however they do, you'll pick up the vibrational essence of it, as you always do. And that really is the whole point of all of this, isn't it? We've thoroughly enjoyed this interaction, and we believe it's a great time for a refreshing break.